Yo, it's Swiggy. Menaces. The ones who are about chaos, debauchery, and straight up violence. And today, I am here to tell you about the original YNs. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rowdyruff Boys. The only ones who beat the Powerpuff Girls so bad that they was about to quit being superheroes. And here is their story. Welcome to the city of Townsville, where once again, Mojo Jojo is out here destroying the city on a regular Tuesday. But while he's blasting buildings to pieces, here comes none other than the Powerpuff Girls, who put him in a blender and land him in prison.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Where, for whatever reason, he's able to make bail and be out next week, destroying the city again, and rinse and repeat. The citizens of Townsville must have some god tier insurance because buildings be getting leveled on a weekly basis by this evil monkey that keeps getting out of jail for some reason. I say, fire the mayor. So after the Powerpuff Girls throw Mojo Jojo in jail again, Mojo done had it up to here with them girls. And that's when he starts plotting how to fight fire with fire. Mojo done made it up in his mind that he gotta make his version of the Powerpuff Girls. So he grabs some sweaty ass hairs from one of the prisoners, some escargot out of the prison kitchen, cause I guess they can just eat good while they locked up, and rips the tail off the dog that is the prison guard?
Bruh.
That explains why this nigga gets out every week if this is y'all's prison guard. So now Mojo has all that he needs except Chemical X, which, listen here, apparently is equivalent to just shitty toilet water. And when he drops the ingredients into the toilet, they fuse together to become the Rowdyruff Boys. And off the rip, they about to beat Mojo's ass for touching them. So Mojo tells them that they don't want to beat him up, they want to beat up the Powerpuff Girls. And them boys get so excited that they bust Mojo Jojo out of jail and start making their way to the Powerpuff Girls. So back in the city of Townsville, the girls are over there beating up yet another giant monster who's destroying the town for the 8th time this week. And after they beat Monster 627 up, the Rowdyruff Boys pull up, introduce themselves, and start throwing hands. Bro, they were literally over there for like 1 second. And the next thing you know, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup are on the side of a building. Now after they get slammed through the wall, Buttercup gets pissed off and runs up and beats Brick ass into a dumpster just to get jumped by Butch and Boomer. And boy, Buttercup was getting beat, stomped out, punched up. So Blossom and Bubbles help Buttercup and it's back to throwing hands. But this time they turned the tables around and put them boys into a wall. And now begins the crash out. Them boys is so pissed to the point that they blitz all 3 of the girls, pummel them in their faces, and beat their ass into the ground. Brother man, it's like they in Dragon Ball Z. So the girls do their own version where they kick their ass into the ground, and this just starts all out war. They was out here scrapping, destroying property, buildings, people's cars. Nigga, Buttercup hit this nigga with a couch out of a building. But ultimately, by the end of this, the Powerpuff Girls get slammed into the stairs of Town Hall. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to bring y'all back cause I gotta prep y'all for this. Y'all have seen me talk about some wild stuff on this channel. Y'all have seen cities get leveled. Y'all have seen people get killed. But what you're about to see next is what I call downright demonic. Because the Rowdyruff Boys grabbed a school bus full of kids, a plane full of people, and a boat full of motherfuckers and chucked them at the girls trying to kill them in the middle of the city. Brother man, they gave 0 fucks about anybody's livelihood on any of them things. So the girls decide that they gotta move this fight out of the city, and them boys chase them down and turn on the afterburners and blow past them with colorful fart clouds. And before y'all get in the comments and say it wasn't farts, they was talking about eating burritos. Yeah, they farted up in their face. And it was so bad that the girls couldn't see or breathe, and that's when them boys charged up the ultimate on them girls. Them boys had the lightning spark, and they slammed their ass in the middle of Townsville into a grave. They hit them so hard, it looked like it set off a nuke in the middle of the city. Brother, they had people stepping up crying like them girls were actually dead. Even the narrator was sitting up crying because he thought this was the end of the dang series. So the girls finally wake up and fly out of the crater, and they got beat so bad that they was ready to throw in the towel on superhero life because that was their first actual L. But Miss Bellum fine ass, Lord, they didn't have to make her look like that, goddamn. Anyway, Miss Bellum gives them the hack. If they want to beat them boys, they just gotta be girls. And this is what I call fucking bullshit. So they pull up on the Rowdyruff Boys, and the Rowdyruff Boys think that they finna beat their ass again. But, you know, when they walk out of Mojo Jojo's tower, the girls are looking at them with the batted eyes and the beat face, and they fly up slowly to them, kiss them on the cheek, and the boys have a fucking meltdown and explode. That was it. They got kissed and they exploded. And that was the end of the Rowdyruff Boys. Well, it should be, but subscribe if you're new, watch this video next, and join me next week for part 2. Stay sweet, baby.